Ha ha ha! Oh, I did not see you there. Today I will be asking questions to the famous Civil War veteran, Robert E. Lee, and the famous Asian superstar, Jackie Chan. The first question I have is for Jackie. How has your childhood contributed to your life?
Well, when I was a young boy, my father would wake me up at sunrise, and we would go outside and practice martial arts. And also, when I was about 8 years old, my father got a job in Australia, so he had to move away, and my mother would not be able to take care of me. So I had to go live at a theater camp for about 7 years, and it taught me lots of martial arts and acting skills, and I think that's what contributed the most.
Very touching, Jackie. Very touching indeed. Next is for Mr. Robert E. Lee. Same question. How has your childhood contributed to your life?
Well, when I was only 11 years old, my father passed away, which left me with a bunch of new responsibilities because I had to take the father role in the family. I was the oldest boy in my family, and I only had one sister, but I had to leave at 16. The responsibility built me up for the military, and as I was responsible in the military, I was approached by the president, which got me where I am now, dead.
Sorry, Jackie. This is more touching than yours. Once again, I have another question. This time we will start with Mr. Robert E. Lee. What challenges have you faced in your life?
Okay, well, I was shot. Well, that's a pretty big challenge. It ended my life. But let's talk about the real live me. As I said before, my father died when I was 11. That was the biggest challenge in my life. It brought up a whole bunch of conflicts. I had to take care of my family, and we barely got by with enough food to eat. But I moved out at 16, and my sister died of leukemia. That was the biggest challenge.
That was even more touching. Same question, Jackie. What challenges have you faced in your life so far?
Well, when I was in my 20s, my father died of some unknown cause, and I was heartbroken for many years and had to stop filming. But I got back on track, and it was still very difficult, but I powered through it, and I'm here where I am today.
Alright. That is nice. Final question. This time it'll be for Jackie. What do you think is the greatest accomplishment of your life was?
Well, the greatest accomplishment of my life is probably getting where I am today in this filming career. I have won many awards, and I was in movies like Rush Hour 1, 2, 3, and I was in a movie called Wheels on Meals, which is backwards for Meals on Wheels on Meals. Meals on Wheels. And it's just been crazy, and I jumped off a 20-story building onto like 2 inches of foam, and that was probably the biggest stunt I've ever accomplished. Yes.
Sounds like an amazing life, Jackie. Very nice indeed. Finally, our final question will be for Mr. Robert E. Lee. What do you think is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Oh, my greatest accomplishment of my life would have to be serving as the world's most respected general in the Confederate Army, and being able to command such a big army to almost victory, actually, to complete annihilation.
Is that it, Mr. Robert?
That's it.
Alright. This has been A Moment with Mr. Robert E. Lee.
What'd you say? Ah! Ah! Hey!
Oh God.